Okay.
So
All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Can you see the statement that I have up?
No.
Okay, I've got to share that.
Oh, it could be me too, by the way, because we know I'm not savvy on the screens here.
Okay, so here's now. Can you see the March statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna take a snip here of these balances because I'm gonna compare them to your reconciliation. So go ahead and go back to the reconciliation report.
Hang on, I got it. I can find it.
We don't see it yet, or I don't see it. Did you,
Oh, you don't see
did you
it?
share that?
Okay, hang on. I thought, okay, I have to hold down. I got this. I got this. Okay, I have to do control. Oh no, how do I do this? Shoot, okay. Now you should see it.
Okay. Now I see it. So go ahead and on the right where it says view report, go ahead and click on that link on the actual blue words. There you go. Okay. So
See,
this is saying, okay, yep. So on your statement, it said your beginning balance was $66.52. So that's where that $6.59 difference is, right?
yes.
Or $6.95, whatever that difference was.
Yes.
And then your statement said that your ending balance was $92.13. So it
Right.
forced it to get to that 92.
Yes.
So let's see. Register balance $92.13. Okay. But nothing was changed. So let's go for a search. Let's see if we can find that number anywhere else. $695.29. $695.29. So if you go to the I'm pointing. You can't even see what I'm pointing at. The magnifying glass up there at the top right.
I see it. I was
Go ahead and
I was trying
that.
to I was trying to get to it.
And then let's go to advanced search at the bottom. Okay.
Advanced search down here.
And go ahead and put that in there. $695.29. $695.29 was it?
I don't remember. $695.29.
Yeah, it's $695.29.
Thank you, Britta.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. Nothing.
Okay.
Let me take off the negative.
Yeah, take off the negative. But that, go ahead and hit search.
Ah.
That's the adjustment that the computer made,
Yeah.
that QuickBooks made.
So let's try, why don't you undo that March one and let's go through it.
Okay, can I ask, so the February bank record was clean. It's just what happened in March. Is that true?
Well, let's go back. Let's go back to the reports and oh, that's not right.
And just for convenience, remember that you can open up duplicate tabs up here so that you can kind of toggle between your screens.
Ah, that would help. Okay. So let's look at February. Now, okay,
Whoa.
I don't think that that's right. The 1,008. Let's see, how do I duplicate?
Right click on that. Yep, there you go.
Okay. So if I go back and I look at what my February. Okay, I've got to share another screen.
Okay. So, yeah, that beginning balance is off there too.
Yes. Okay, here's my February, and look at that ending balance. That's 66.52, but yet it's showing the 1,008.
I think did it show? I think it showed 66.52 as your ending balance, right? And 1,008 is your beginning balance.
Yes. Let me go back to where. Yeah, the 66.52, it did show as my ending balance for February, but my beginning balance was 1,008. Now,
Okay.
bear with me a minute and let me pull up my January. Can you see my January?
Yes.
Okay. So the ending January 227.50, and if I go back over to QuickBooks, share that screen with you. And look at, there's no automatic adjust here to get to that 66.52. But let me go to January.
Okay. So this beginning and ending balance match your statement.
Yes. So
Okay.
here's the ending balance for January, 227.50. Now that 227.50 should be my beginning balance for February,
Yeah.
and it isn't.
Okay. So now that we know January's reconciliation is right, I would say undo February and March, and let's see what it says when you start your February reconciliation. Because
Okay.
if you're out of balance, it's going to tell you when you click start reconciling or whatever that button says.
So how do I undo February and March reconciliation?
So you'll go back to that report screen.
Let's see, did I have it here?
Oh, well, okay. And now everybody, here's something to note. Every subscription does not let you undo a reconciliation, but if you notice, she's got that little briefcase up there in the top center that says accountant tools. That being there is what allows, I mean, that level, that access, I guess, is what allows you to undo a bank rec. So Sarah, go ahead and go to open up 2017 on the right. And you'll click the little down arrow next to next to February. And yeah, you're going to batch undo. It's going to undo everything above that, or more current than that. So you can say yes to this. And undo the batch. Okay. Okay, so now when we go to accounting and reconcile, okay, so your beginning balance is off. So let's look at let's see what that blue link shows on we can help you fix it.
Yeah, I've had that come up too.
Look at each. Okay, I guess they done because it's not gonna. So 1548.29. I'm gonna take a snip of that really quick. So I can remember that number. Okay, all right, you can say done here. But now your account, the other day when we were looking at it, those numbers were moving while we were looking at it. Do you remember that? On your bank the report?
The differences?
Yeah,
Is it-
well, your what was it? I think it was your ledger numbers kept moving even while nothing was changing.
Oh, I don't remember that. You think I need a priest to come in and and take
Who
care
else
of?
has access to your book?
Okay, I'm serious now.
Does anybody else have access to your books and could be entering?
The owner of the business has access.
Okay.
Yes.
Britta
so-
said, we don't.
I'm
But
sorry, y'all.
But I promise you, she is not going back into 2017 and looking at anything.
Yeah,
She's not
Um,
doing it.
this is so odd. Because just a minute ago when we looked, so let's go ahead and look at that report again and see if something mysteriously changed on here.
Okay, I gotta ask a question. Y'all did February and March 17. So when it has a beginning balance, it doesn't allow you to edit to put in what the bank's beginning balance was triple two. Oh my word.
That was part of the problem that we had to fix that day that you were with us and then left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what we had to fix was actually the creation of that account, the opening balance. It was saying that there was an amount before that.
Yeah, it was existing. And normally when you do a new bank, it's zero, right? I'm just asking.
No, I get you.
I mean-
I understand.
The only time, I mean, it's only going to be a zero if it's a brand new account, right? If you are in 2021, you're importing a bunch of transactions from the creation of that bank account, then there's going to be a little bit of weirdness in there.
Well, and
True.
it was a new account. That's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I'm back in
So-
January.
All right.
these balances still tie to your statement. So where is it off?
So if you go in
Yeah.
here, that's true with it there. So when you go to February, it's like somebody added some stuff to, please, I need to stay out of this.
No, come on.
No, I mean, Sarah's graciously sharing this so that we can all kind of look at real life stuff. So what are you suggesting, Britta?
Well, I'm not, okay, so you've got a beginning, that January's clean. There's no mismatch, no carrying forward. That we should start out with 227.50, right? On February's beginning balance. However, that's true. However, it's not starting out in QuickBooks. It's starting out 227.50, starting out 1,500. So if we add, what was it, the 659.25 piece to that, is that what that's going to be? I think it was 16 something. Yeah, I just eyeballed this. So I mean, that's just what's in my head right now.
Well,
am I making sense?
What was the number? What was the number? 659. What was it?
I think it was, what was it? 659.25 or 29. It's 20 something.
Hey, babe, can you bring me a pen?
Sorry. I'm gonna write down.
So that times 2 is 1318. So that's not our
no
difference. Okay.
That was just roughing it with. So if we go look and see what February is.
Okay. I'm gonna put up February and share it with you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, February there.
Here's
now
February.
We got the. Okay, there's your deposits with it. So all of our deposits. Oh, that's where I came with the 1539. All right. So we got withdrawals of the 16. That's a true statement. So if we go look what's in February on the book side, that's the bank. And so if you go look on the book, oh, bookkeeper comes out.
Okay, but I can't look at. Let me share something with you. Let me go back to my QuickBooks.
Okay.
Okay, I can't share February from the reconciliation report here because I did that undo. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I need to do, and Carrie, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to get to my check registry, or not check register, bank register. So this is typically how I do it. I go to banking and then I make sure I'm in the right account and then I go to the bank register. Is that how you recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, if everything's been undone, I'm just trying to find.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. So then what I do is I go ahead and I customize my dates. There's my dates that I want to reconcile.
Yeah.
So
and
this is going to be my first where I stop you, is because it's pulling up these transactions, but it's very possible, you could be clearing a check that was written in December. You could be clearing something older than February 1st, in other words. So
True.
you don't want to filter out just those dates. So this direct, and like I've been telling you guys 100 times, there's 15 different ways to get to the same thing. But the way that I go is accounting, reconcile, and then I select my bank.
Okay.
And then we're seeing this warning here. Are we in the right account still, Sarah? 1272?
Yes. But how do you check? Okay, how do you check what has come through your bank to QuickBooks? How do you check that with your bank statement if you don't do it like through the banking?
So I'll show you. Okay, so February's ending balance on your statement was 6652. So go ahead and put that there.
Well,
and then when you put the ending date of February 28th, 2017, it's
Uh-huh.
going to cut off so you don't get anything more current than February 28th. But it's going
Okay.
to show you all the open things to that date. So go ahead and hit start reconciling. Okay. So go ahead and now see, this is not right. Something's not right here because
It's the
you
date.
told it.
It's the date right
Yeah,
here.
you. Oh, okay. Go ahead and reset that. No, just go ahead and hit reset.
Oh, okay. Do I take that out?
Yeah. No, that's fine because you
Okay.
don't want anything newer than that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Okay. So now what you're looking at, if you sort by the date, the very first column on the left, you'll see, do you see there's older stuff that's still open? And if you're
This
in the
is,
register,
yeah, this is stuff that was written off with journals because they were
Okay.
not clearing, they weren't done properly. So yes, I see that. I
so
don't,
if you, now, let's just say, for instance, let's just say those were accurate and true charges that hadn't cleared your bank. You want to be able to see all of that because if something from February of 16 clears in, I'm sorry, April of 16 clears in February of 17, by filtering the register, you're not going to see those transactions from back then
gotcha.
if they're still outstanding. So
Okay.
do those three right there, the 2070, those top three, do they equal 62, 18, 34?
Yes.
Okay. So this is one of those exceptions where we can clear something that's not on our bank statement, but let's just work with the statement for now.
Okay.
So go ahead and use your statement to actually clear or select the things that are on your statement.
Oh, okay. So typically how I do that, I go ahead and sort the deposits. So I have them showing. And then I go ahead and select the deposits. And I know these two are not true. So I see I have 9 deposits for 1539. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I go ahead and since I have my payments together and I see that they are coming from the bank, I go ahead and select those. And I know I could hit the button up at the top. I don't know why I didn't. I guess because of those extras. Okay. 15 payments, $16.99.98. And that's correct.
Okay.
So that's what my bank is showing for the number of deposits, the number of payments, but yet I'm off. And
So
I let it do the correct. Here we go. You know, that I made to correct it was the 781. Don't know why I did that, come to think of it. It must have been a 2 o'clock time.
why don't we go into that and delete that?
Okay.
Because that 781 multiplied equals 1562, which is very close to our variance.
Right. Come on. Come on. Well,
You want to refresh this?
yeah. I wonder if there is such a thing as a laptop uh what would that be? An exorcist?
Called Geek Squad.
Oh lordy. Okay, let me try that deleting again. I'm gonna select it. Oh shoot. Come on. Cancel. Okay.
Okay, wait, before you, okay.
What?
That's fine. What I was going to show you, even though I did it, you rarely are going to create journal entries that hit the bank. Just
That hit
you
the
can
hit the day?
that hit the bank.
Oh,
So even though I did it just to kind of, correct that starting balance, normally in practice, you really wouldn't create journal entries that hit the bank. If you're doing something that affects the bank, you're doing it through, AP module or AR module, but you're rarely, as practice, putting it through a journal entry. So, okay, so we've got 1699, 1538. Those are both right. And can you click on edit info so we can verify that your ending balance is still 6652?
it is.
Okay. So now what else is in here? Okay, check not cleared. Okay.
And then the 4
Are
checks
those the
there.
only things that haven't been selected in this?
Yes, this is for, that's it.
So let's go ahead and select those because we know that they offset each other, right? So even though it's going to change our payments and deposits, it shouldn't change that difference.
Right.
Okay, 1548.29. And we've got everything from your transactions.
Yes.
Well, Sarah, you've stumped me. So I don't have an answer. I can't see anymore what might have changed to be that variance. Let's go to your other tab and look up this 1548.29 and see if that's a number.
Okay.
Go ahead and open up that date filter to go further back.
Ah, Let's go.
Still nothing. Okay. Let's try, and all I did was double it to see maybe it's on one end of the spectrum. So let's try 3,096 and 58 cents.
Oh, 3,000 what?
3096.58. Nothing. I think it's time to just go back to Bank of America and tell them they owe you a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing, and we've looked at your withdrawals and your deposits all equal what's hitting the bank.
Yes.
So the only other thing, outside of, searching for it, and that's probably how that 781 got in there in the first place, is to hit that reconcile, force reconcile, and then keep going. I just don't understand how that balance keeps moving. So if you want to go back to your tab with your reconciliation on it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go too far back.
I think I guess we lost that tab. So you can. This company is PC Solutions.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's ironic.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay. Let's go ahead and resume.
There we are.
So yeah, if you want to force it, you know how to force it. Just drop that arrow next to where it says save for later, and say finish now. And it'll get rid of that balance. So if any of you guys are not familiar with this little feature, when you get stuck like this, QuickBooks will let you finish reconciling your books and get you to a closing balance that matches your bank statement. When you hit that, go ahead and click your reconciliation report. When she clicks that button that says go ahead and finish even though I have a difference or a variance, what it's going to do is it's going to force this entry to close it. So if you see right here, this adjustment, the fourth line down, it created an entry to get her to her correct ending balance. Is it correct? Technically you closed your books, but you've got a $1,500 variance that you don't know where to charge that to. So the implications of that, go ahead.
That balance right there, the statement beginning balance, it's not even being pulled over correctly from January's ending balance, because that should be 227.50. That's what I don't understand. How January's ending balance was correct, but yet it picks up an incorrect number for the beginning balance of the next month.
Yeah. I really think there's something going on with your books. That's not common. I've not seen that to happen in QuickBooks unless people are changing things. For example, another bookkeeper or your AP clerk or something is going in and affecting transactions that are prior to this period.
But nobody else is doing that. I mean, I'm certainly not doing it. And I know that the owner of the company is not doing it. And, my husband is not doing it.
Well, that's what.
Okay. So here's the deal. I don't know if you can see my calculator, but the difference, are you seeing my calculator?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, so I took this the beginning balance, subtracted what it should have been, which was $227.50. And there's that difference that it says I'm off.
So there's something trailing in there that I just can't. I don't see what it might be.
I wonder if the January, let me go back here. I may have to undo that. Okay. Help others in what they're needing, because I don't want to dominate your time here, Carrie. I'm going to try something.
Okay. Okay. Well, we can, if you want to finish out the hour, we can take our break at 7 and come back and look at Britta's spreadsheet. If you want to keep looking at this, where were you going with the January trail?
I was going to make sure that the beginning balance, what we were seeing a while ago for the beginning balance was wrong, I think. So if I go back to, I want to undo again. So I go to reports, right?
Yeah.
I am going to have to get that a favorite. Okay, so if I go here, undo. See, look, previous balance, that right there is wrong. The 1775. So I'm going to undo.
But it didn't say that when we looked at the January rec.
Can I undo January right here as well?
Yeah, you can go back as far as you are inclined to go back.
Okay, previous beginning balance 99.
That matches your statement though. Your January statement.
Right, that 99.87.52. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Ending balance. Okay. All right, now I'm going to do like you were saying with the chart of accounts. Oh, no, you were just going straight to reconcile here, weren't you? That's right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go over to correct bank account. See, that's wrong. I bet you that. Let me get my calculator.
What you keep, I mean, if you want, you can keep going back and undoing one at a time until this balance goes away.
Look at that.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, that's good, right? Whatever it is, the number is not changing. So it's a trailing something or other.
Right. Okay, I know what I need to do. It's just I have not, I guess, paid attention to that part as much as I should have.
So wait, did you open up 2015 for me and there was no changes or
Yeah,
auto
there was,
adjustments on that?
there were no auto adjustments. No, it was all good except for that 1 month in 2017.
Hmm.
Okay. I know what I need. I know what I need to do. So
Okay. Okay.
shot of tequila, please. Just
Make it
teasing.
two.
Make it
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm so curious how this is. I'm on the edge of my seat. That's the accounting nerd in me. I just want to see how it ends. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I guess we can take our break a little early and come back at 7:02 if you guys want.
I have a visitation tonight, so I won't be coming back. So,
Okay.
but
Oh,
you are recording. I'm going to record again. It worked out fine, so that's good.
okay.
But and I love spreadsheets, and I'm interested in knowing what kind of problems Brett is having.
I'm not having, I like formulas. And so it's indexing with it though. If you want to look really quick, or Carrie can send it to you. I've taken the victims' names off with it. I just like, because I use like payroll. So that's
Right.
part of the crap that I do. And then with AP too. And so when I set up a payroll calendar for someone, Carrie's already looked at it. I want to do all my what ifs and I want that puppy to populate. And so I get off on it sometimes and I have to hard it in the cell and it really makes it mad at me. So when you figure out on the indexing piece of it, it's one little bitty formula. Am I making sense, Carrie? It's if you don't tie it into one piece, then it's going to go nuts with it. So that's just it with it. I mean, if everybody wants to go, that's fine. That's just me. I mean, whatever anybody else wants to do.
Let's see. I'm going to share it.
Okay.
I stopped sharing there, Carrie, so you'll have it.
Carrie's got the 4. Y'all can look at the toys if y'all want to go. Sarah, what time's your visitation without being too nosy? Is it right now?
No, they're having a rosary at the St. Mary's up at West from 7 to 8, and
Okay.
visitation is until 9. So I could
Okay.
probably hang on, 30 more minutes or so.
If you want, because this won't take long, but that's what that's where I get into with some of this crap.
I understand.
Clients like to see pretty, so you want to make pretty. So anyway.
Now, can you guys see these spreadsheets?
Let me get back. Yes.
Now, Britta, this is some fancy graphing over here. Okay, so walk me through what
Okay.
you're trying to do.
All right, if you scroll up, because I'm going to open up mine, let me see, on my charts and graph on this one right over here on my plate on my side. So if you scroll up to the top piece of it, I think I have on that particular sheet. Yeah. Okay, keep going with it. Okay, so you see in here. So if you go to the tab in there that says, I believe there's a cash flow, go to July data, because July data, yeah, it's going to pull in there. That's what I'm going to pull off of a report.
Okay.
I think it's primarily, let me see. So most of the time, I think it's going to be my income statement on it. So I'm going to pull all of that. Yeah. And then I'm going to drop it into that sheet because I do this on a monthly with financials for these folks. So when I drop all this in, so when you click on it, so if you go back into like September through July, and if you want to click on the first cell in there, it's going to give you a formula over there. So if I go back to that one, and then if I click on down in here, so it's getting to index. Let me see if there's another one here. No, data source. Okay, it's just, so if I go back in here, I was looking for one that'll read it for you, but it's always the data source in here. So it's going to sum it for me too. So if I go back in here to my July data source. Yes. Am I making sense, Carrie?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear what the question is though.
Well, I was trying to get, my frustration was that when I was indexing this puppy, is trying to get from my data source transferred over onto my FY September through July statement piece. And it's how I had to connect it. And it's going to be like a child to make a liar out of me on this particular spreadsheet. Shoot. I'm sorry.
So let me try and understand. So you want this to return every time your spreadsheet has this value.
Yes, and it should when I'm updating. So if I add the next month, so I'm going to be like in there, this is September through July. So if it's the next one, it's going to be September through August when I pull this data with it. So when I dump it into, let me see if I can find another sheet where it's going to pull for me. Nope.
So this is coming from.
Oh, my bad. If we go to July 2021, that tab right there. Now, if you click on the bank interest right there on that first cell on column C, column C line 3. Now, that's the formula. Am I making
Holy smokes.
And it can be off one little bitty thing and it's not going to transfer in for you. And so that's why I wanted to learn how to index. So when you put it out there, Carrie, I said, I'm in.
Okay, I see something in that formula.
Yep.
I don't know if this makes a difference, but some of my knowledge on spreadsheet formulas, did you need a parentheses after match, like a closed parentheses?
No, it closes right here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That goes back in, what was it, part of calculus, when you have to have all these other formulas inside, then you got parentheses, it's building. Okay.
So you're okay there?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So this is one set of this is one instruction, Sarah, and then here's the second part.
I gotcha. Yeah, you're right.
Oops.
Okay. Then you times it with a -1, y'all.
I see that.
And so where is this? This is feeding to this.
Okay, so that piece, so on the data source tab, yes. So if I go find, if you go to the data source tab, FY fiscal year. Okay, now if we look in here, so if I look on column H, line 2, you see where that 5491.50, where it matches, and that's with the bank interest. That's a coordinating piece on it. It's up at the very top, and it's on column H. Okay, so if we go back over here to July 2021. So if I put there, that's my coordinating part of it, of the 59,
Okay, so there's
9150. And I was trying to figure out, I thought it cannot be this cantankerous. But if I had to change something, and I would be off, because sometimes in doing this, I'm not going to have fields in here for like the field trip or anything else. I may not have revenue for those. And so when I go to adjust, it's when I'm pulling down, it's not going to adjust. So I'm going to have to go back in and work with that formula to get my lines to adjust. Or I may have to add a new account, a new revenue. The same thing on the
so
expense.
so without, okay, can I ask you this? Well, actually, let me ask this. It's 7 o'clock. Let me go ahead and give you all a 10-minute,
Okay.
and we'll come back at 7:10, and then I'll ask my question.
It's okay. I mean, I just I get into Excels and I get frustrated because I don't figure out the logic.
Right.
Okay. All righty. I'll see y'all at 7:10. Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
It's fun. Okay.
Gary, before you leave, can I have permission to record?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why do I feel like I get lost with this every single time? Okay, hold on. Nope, that's not it. Okay, there you go.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bug out.
No
This-
problem.
This was a young man, 32, COVID complications. He leaves
Oh, I'm
behind
so sorry to hear that.
his wife and a preschool age daughter. So,
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
yeah. All right. Well, you have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll see you Thursday night. Have a great Thursday also.
All right, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.